Hi everybody. All right, welcome to episode 2 of my Get Ready With Me FMG comp prep vlog. So we are now 19 and a half weeks out. It's Monday, so today is my last day of week 5 of prep, so starting week 6 tomorrow. So far so good. I think last time I was just starting in week 3 and I had some really nice drops in weight week 1 and 2, and week 3 crickets, like nothing. I was like fuck. Now, like a 24 week, 25 week prep, or 20 week even, sounds like a really long time, until there are weeks when you don't lose what you think or what has been sort of projected to happen, and then you're like, it's not very long. We really don't have very long. Thankfully, things picked up again. So I was on, the initial calories and cardio. I think I was doing 2 cardio sessions for 45 minutes, or around about whatever 300 calories, however long that took me to burn. And after that 3rd week on nothing, we because we don't have much time to mess around here, we cut calories just a little, not heaps. It wasn't crazy. I think it was about 80 calories a week, and introduced a 3rd cardio session. And it was at that point that I bought myself a spin bike, because I was like, it's only gonna get more from here. So we've got a spin bike at home now. It's so dull, guys, it's so dull. I watch Love Island, so I can only watch Love Island if I'm on the spin bike, so that gets me going. But still, the 3rd session's a bit of a slog, but we get it done. Food wise, I only tweaked a little bit because it wasn't such a big drop. I think I lowered my noodles slightly at lunch, and I took out a square of chocolate after dinner, and maybe lost 1 rice cake. Otherwise everything stayed the same. So I'm still trying to, I train mostly in the morning, so I still try and like sandwich my training session with sort of half of my carbs budget for the day, so that I have a nice chunk surrounding training, and then I'll like divvy it out for the rest of the meals. So I am having, it's really 5 meals plus dessert, which is the 6th, but I have it like almost straight after I finish dinner. So chocolate is in. We're still having chocolate. 3 squares of Lindt dark chocolate sea salt at night, and I break that into 4 squares each, so I'm sitting there with 12 pieces of chocolate. Winning. You got to play these sort of games and make things last. So most of my meals are the same. I'm having pretty much eggs with some chicken and English muffins at breakfast, plus my coffee with soy milk, which is the first thing when I wake up and go for my walk. I'll grab that, and then a bit later I'll have breakfast. Then I'll train. Lunch is pretty much like a stir-fry salad with some noodles, and it can be chicken, it could be tuna, it could be beef, it could be pork, like whatever, throw it in. But that's about 600 grams of vegetables in that, with the salad leaves plus the veggies that I stir fry. Mid-afternoon snack, got some rice cakes, mashed banana, little bit of like no sugar maple syrup, low calorie, whatever. Then I'll have another protein meal in mid-afternoon, and that's, for the most part, it's a smoothie, because I just can't be bothered cooking. And again, I don't meal prep. Like, I don't have those little containers and have it all decked out. I make every meal fresh, which I can afford to do because I'm at home most of the time. If I'm going to be out, I will cook it earlier and bring it, eat it while I'm driving at red lights. if it's, you know, if I'm going to be on the road and I don't have that time. Otherwise, I will generally like switch a couple of the meals around. So like I'll grab the smoothie and go, and then I'll wait till I'm home later to have the stir fry salady thing. Dinner's different every night, but usually it's a protein, either rice, noodles, or potatoes, and I pile it on iceberg lettuce again just to bulk things up, and then there's some maybe other vegetable in there as well. So that's kind of what I'm eating at the moment. I'm enjoying every meal. It's easy because I have a bit of sodium with the soy sauce in my lunch. I'll balance it out with iceberg lettuce, which is high in potassium, so potatoes, so I try and keep that balance. I'm not really tracking that. I probably will a little bit closer to the sodium potassium ratios, but I'm just trying to keep both of them, like just make sure I bring potassium up if I'm gonna do like a sodium heavy dish. What else? Training's good. I've got a bit of knee fuckery. It's not my knee. I'm feeling the pain in the knee, but it's not my knee. So just working on that. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I think it's my glute med's not firing properly. So I need to do more activation work on that. And then for some reason it like winds itself around into close to my VMO. I think I have a Baker's cyst. That's what I think I've got. So I just need to make sure I'm activating things to take the pressure off of that. But it hasn't caused me not to train. It has sometimes made me delay leg day a little bit, maybe by a couple more days. So do a leg day on Monday, do it again on Friday. So just that I've got enough time for it to settle down and just chill out. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm on week 6 of my program this week. I was going to do a deload next week, but I asked Ella if I could push that out another week, so my deload will be between Christmas and New Year's, because my motivation and desire to get to the gym during that period, I've realized over the last few years, is not high. So if I can push to Christmas and then I can deload that week between Christmas and New Year's and start a new program the first week of the new year, it's awesome. Cardio, generally I'll do those on rest days, so Wednesday and maybe Saturday, and then because I've got that third one, I'll tie that in with an upper day. But that's all going okay as well. Bikini, so excited. I've put the deposit down. We have ideas. Dogs are going nuts. We have ideas, so I know that my bikini designer, I've got Stepanka working on that, and I'm pretty excited to see what she comes up with. I've got my shoes. I'm buying 2 pairs of them so I can practice in them, and then I've got a pair that I'll wear a little bit closer to show day, to practice in, and then on show day. Posing, I've had a posing session with Beck. I've got another posing session this week with another girl, just to do a little combination of some things. I'll see how that works out. But yeah, getting onto that as well. I have been a little bit slack practicing posing last week. Definitely didn't do it as much as I would like, so I need to pick that up. My sleep's all right. There were days when I was waking up and needing to pee at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and now I've just upped my melatonin to about 10 milligrams a day, and now I sleep through, so that's good. We'll just keep that in for now. I'm not sure what else, to be honest. Hunger is not too bad. Like there are moments, but it's kind of just, it's very light, and it's nothing that can't be sort of subside, nothing that doesn't subside with some water or a decaf coffee or something like that. So that's been all right. That's been manageable. I've got my plan for the next week. We're going to keep calories and cardio where they are because we've been seeing the drops that we're after. So I think from my highest in my, like, coming into just starting prep and today is about 4 kilos difference. Now that's not the average for the week. The average would probably have put me at maybe 3.3 kilos down. So we've got 2 more weeks until Christmas. I'm going to do a 5 and 2 approach this week. So 5 lower days, 2 higher days, because we've got some events on this weekend. So just to allow me to have a little bit more flexibility for those meals out. And then we're going to do refeed days around Christmas, and my birthday's a day after Christmas. So fun. So yeah, which is why we started as early as we did, so that we could have this buffer for a few days over this period. It's because no one wants to be sitting there with their little Tupperware container at Christmas. That's not fun. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. Haven't had too many crazy changes. We've just had, from the first lot of calories, we've just had 1 drop and an increase in cardio. My body tends to respond quite quickly. My metabolism's like, oh, is that what we're doing now? Let's just adjust. So yeah, unfortunately for me, that means might need to increase cardio more than dropping calories, because my body's just like, yeah, cool, I'm on it, which is a shame. Anywho, I think that's about it. Yeah, what have I covered? Food, training, injuries, sleep, Christmas period. Posing, bikini. I think we're good, fam. If you have any questions or want me to cover anything in particular in my next one, I'll do the next one. Maybe we'll do New Year. We've got 2 weeks to Christmas. Might just pull it out to 3 weeks and kick off the new year with my 3rd vlog, and that will be like 17 weeks out. Fuck, it will just go so fast. It really does. Like, you think it's a long time. It's not a long time. So 3 weeks. See you in 3 weeks with 17 weeks out. We'll see how we're going.